morning, everyone. Namaste. And before we begin, as always, let me ask you something. Think of the last time you felt that tight knot in your stomach, heart racing a little, mind running 20 steps ahead, hands almost trembling. Maybe it was before a big presentation, or maybe it was when the boss said, "Can we talk?" Or maybe it was juggling a school project, a sick parent, and a client call, all in the same 1 hour. And now tell me honestly, in that moment, did you feel powerful or did you feel like the walls were closing in? See, most of us would say the second one. And yet, some people go through the exact same moment and come out sharper, calmer, even stronger. Same pressure and two completely different outcomes. So today, we're going to talk about something every working woman, every homemaker, every man managing a career knows intimately, whether they admit it or not. So today's topic is handling workplace pressure effectively. So I want to begin with the line I wanted to hold on to for the next 5 minutes. Pressure does not create character, it reveals it. Let me say that again. Pressure does not create character, it reveals it. So, pressure doesn't make you a certain kind of person. It simply shows the person you already were underneath the calm surface. Yes, you all know what a diamond is. Usually, we say that women love diamonds. But do you know how it is formed? Deep underground, carbon is subjected to unimaginable heat and pressure for millions of years. And here's the twist: the carbon doesn't become a diamond because the pressure is gentle. It becomes a diamond because it stays intact while the pressure does its work. And that is the secret, friends. Pressure is not your enemy, but panic is. The pressure was always going to come. The question is only, do you crack or do you hold your shape? So now where does workplace pressure actually come from? Now, if you break it down, it's usually one of four things: deadlines that don't care about your schedule, expectations, sometimes from your boss, sometimes from your own family, sometimes from your own self, responsibilities that keep multiplying, and uncertainty, that nagging, what if I get this wrong feeling? So let's talk about Priya, a marketing professional from Gurugram. Every Monday morning, her manager sends one message: numbers by evening. 4 words, but in Priya's head, those 4 words become a whole storm. Targets, comparisons, appraisal, what her colleagues will think. The deadline is real, but half the pressure she's carrying, she built herself. Then there is Meena Auntie from Delhi NCR. She's a homemaker. She doesn't clock into any office, but runs one every single day. Her home. Festival at the in-laws, son's board exams, husband's blood pressure checkup, and the cook who didn't turn up, all on the same Tuesday. No appraisal, no LinkedIn post will ever recognize this pressure, but it is workplace pressure too, because home is her workplace. And then Rakesh ji, our bank branch manager, targets from head office on one side, an irritated customer on the other, and a team that looks to him for calm leadership. He once said, "Sir, I smile at the counter, But inside, I'm doing calculations of a different kind. How do I not let this pressure show on my face? Three different lives, same underlying test. So, what separates those who handle it well? Successful professionals and successful homemakers, let me add, do four things almost instinctively. One, they prioritize. They ask what actually needs me right now. Two, they stay calm, not because they don't feel it, but because they don't let the feeling drive the car. Three, they focus on solutions, not on who is to blame. And number four, they control what they can control and let go of the rest. So remember, pressure is temporary, but growth is permanent. The deadline will pass, the festival will get organized, the target will be met or missed, and either way, life will move forward. But what stays with you forever is who you became while handling it. So I want to give you something to carry home today. Take a paper and write down three honest answers. One, what is creating pressure for me right now? So I repeat, what is creating pressure for me right now? I want you to note down the answers right now, not just the question. Giving you 30 seconds for that. What is creating pressure in your life right now? Second, what can I actually control in this situation? What can I actually control in this situation? As I said, if it is beyond your control, again, no cause of worry. Leave it. Just let it go. Feeling stressed will or under pressure will not help you in any way. And number three, what action can I take today? If things are in control, instead of creating pressure, take action. So here's the important part. Don't dwell on the first two. The first two are what is creating pressure. Second, what can I actually control? Everybody loves listing their problems and everybody loves listing what is not in their hands. And that is the easy part. Focus only on the last question. What action can you take today? Not tomorrow, not once things settle down. Today, one small, honest step. So let me leave you with this thought. The ocean doesn't stop the ship by being rough. It stops the ship only when the ship stops moving. Your pressure at work, at home, in life will keep coming like waves. That is guaranteed. Life is like that. But whether you keep sailing or you stop, that choice remains yours every single time. So tonight, before you sleep, don't ask yourself, how much pressure did I face today? Ask instead, did I hold my shape today? And I know women are very much careful about their shapes. And tomorrow morning, take that one action you just wrote down, not the whole ocean, just the next wave. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.